kind of interesting. This young lady was talking about how Indeed, she fails to selling her user data. So we'll take a listen.
There's this really crazy theory going on right now because Indeed and all these job search websites have thousands of jobs that say they're hiring, but everyone that's applying is not getting hired. And some guy actually did a test where they had hundreds of people fill out applications and no one hired them or got a call back. And so the running theory is that they're using all people's data and selling it to bigger companies. So when you send all your information in, like your first name, your last name, where you're located, your resume, where you've been, they're taking that information and selling it to bigger companies and holding on to it, because right now data is the new gold. And that's kind of scary. What do you think?
So,
what do you think?
well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised because there's so many job postings. I'm kind of like I've known in the past. Like, I've seen job postings like sit there for like I swear like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Like the same information, the same job.
Well, and
So-
I've also seen too where being an employer looking to hire people and you get 100 resumes for a job and the job is say for X engineering role, and I've seen pizza delivery, fitness instructor, and they just don't, fit that role, so therefore they're not going to get that job. So I guess that could be part of it maybe. I don't know. Is there something else going on here? I do think data is gold, and I'm sure there's companies selling it. I don't know what the terms of service are for some of these job boards, right? They'll tell you in that terms of service if they're going to sell your data or not.
Well, another thing too, we come from a generation we didn't have internet when we were growing up. I remember going into, Discount Tire, Little Caesars, and filling out job applications, actually filling it out.
Yep.
We didn't have this, ability to do it online and apply for 1,000 jobs to be able to.
You had that personal connection too when you went in to fill out a job application. You'd meet the hiring manager, you'd shake their hand, you'd start to fill out some of the paperwork there even maybe before you left. So
I definitely think that's changed, and data is definitely is a new currency basically, and in different sectors, and doesn't matter what sector you're in. So I think maybe some of these things are rare because they're not filtering the data out, or they have so much data they don't have the good application to filter it out. And I don't know, I posted somewhere, made a comment, or somebody did a post on the data, and I made a little comment. I said, having a data is gold. It's good, but analyzing that data is even more crucial.
Yep.
So analytics of it. So where are we filtering through? Are we using it in the correct way? What is the application? Are we using same cookie cutter, basically algorithm for everything?
But what would these job boards be selling data? What information from your resume are they going to sell? What
I think it's less of. I'm not sure.
Age, location.
Well, here's
But
another.
that's pretty much public now.
Yeah, that's what this I guess was my
I don't
point
think
too.
there's a monetary
what would they
value to that.
sell off your resume?
Here's the catch.
What do you think?
How do I put this? I swear that if you put your resume out there, you'll start getting random phone calls from.
I didn't even put a
telemarketers.
resume out there. I'm still getting text. This is
But
Emily, and this is Sonia,
from
and this is
recruiting
whoever.
yeah, and it's really kind of I guess you say
I didn't even put
nuts.
resumes out there. I'm still getting all those texts every day, and
Yeah.
they're trying to take me to dinner. Obviously, I don't know what. Seriously, getting these texts where they basically trying to engage you. Once you engage, then they're like, oh, by the way, we're like this and that, and I'm like, what's going on? Where are you getting the information? So it may not be from that. It may be just a public, your LinkedIn profile. They use some kind of software to just scrape that.
Yep.
Probably the only last comment I have on this topic is kind of interesting. I've been seeing people putting posts on LinkedIn and whatnot as in, this is my original resume, then I throw it through ChatGPT or some type of AI type service. and it's, you know, restructures the resume, and then they put it out there, and then all of a sudden now they're getting calls. So that kind of tells you, you know, they're probably using some type of AI
And there's
software.
some AI filters and
Yeah, to be able to
course.
capture the certain data.
and certain keywords.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of a crazy world, and obviously data's king.